As they'll match up with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys.
Lonewolf, you playing Baron Corbin?
And the Cowboys are, and look at this, right away a loose football. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
And he is hit pretty hard from the side as he's knocked down right at the line of scrimmage. A little bit of ground to make up for the offense as they face a 2nd and 11.
Let's go one more. Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Bud Dupree coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8. They'll need a big play here, will Dak and the Cowboys. After the sack, it's 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
This defense is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. They came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down at the 2-yard line. And not great starting field position here for the offense.
Two. 4 down. Check.
Now Roethlisberger back into his end zone. Bryant has it. And he's able to get this up just shy of the 15. Trying to find some space to operate, and now they'll have it. A gain of 12, a big first down to get away from the end zone.
Lay down. Man left. Set. 180. Even. 4 down. Even. 4 down. 110.
Now Roethlisberger on first down. And Bryant's got it over the middle. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. 12 yards that time, but a Pittsburgh first.
Watch tight end. Set. 180. Jack 16. These 2. Like 5. Watch twist.
They hand off to their big tight end. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
Mike 5'9". Corner. 50.
A carry here for the big tight end. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
2 straight 4-yard runs, and it is steadily working the ball downfield. To me, they're staying right on schedule. First down, you want 4 yards or more to set up the rest of the drive. They're getting exactly that.
3rd and 2. Now Roethlisberger looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Bell. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. So here we go, 1st and 10 now.
Hey, we got tight left. Set. Black 80. Mike. Left.
Now the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Left. Blue 30.
On second down, it's Bell. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Back with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's Steeler football to begin quarter number 2. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10. And the 8th play on this drive coming up.
Tight ends Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo. Tight ends
All right, here we go, here we go, here we go. Wide 80.
4 down, 4 down. Check. 4 down, 4 down.
Double
Kill,
bump.
kill, kill.
On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. This is caught by Antonio Brown. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. That one goes for 24 yards.
Tight end to the right, boys. Tight end to the right.
No
Move.
spacing. Here we go, here we go. Black 20.
We got
Corner,
4.
corner.
We got 4. Check. Check 43.
Set. Black 80.
Jump,
In
jump.
motion right is Bryant. Now Roethlisberger to throw. Goes underneath for Bell. A big hit. Knocked down sideways. A gain of 4 on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down.
Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right.
Set.
Hey,
Blue
boys,
30.
got 4.
The slot man in motion right. They'll run it now out of the gun. He will push his way down to about the 14. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean, or else he'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
4 down, 4 down.
Let's go.
They'll try and run for it with Bell. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Le'Veon Bell taking it in from 14 yards out. And the Steelers are able to strike for 6. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how we're going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
Boswell on now to kick this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. So the Cowboys offense coming back out there, and after the excitement of that 13-3 year, the NFC East title 2016, they fell back to earth in 2017. They still finished 9-7, but not what you expected from them.
No, the scoring differential was a big telltale about
Terrence Williams. He's at the 50,
Here they come. Here they come.
the 30, past the 20. Touchdown, Cowboys! Terrence Williams, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that, they had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really looked clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Rush in. Rush in. Rush in.
They'll throw on first down with Roethlisberger. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down. Okay, we got a second. So Super Bowl talk. I need your score, the final score, and your MVP between the Eagles and the Patriots.
Wow, putting me on the spot here early,
You better believe it.
Okay, well, I'm going to go with 35-34 final.
Okay.
Fly, Eagles, fly
Wow.
in an upset. They get it done. And my MVP, Jay Ajayi.
Jay Ajayi, big game for him on the ground.
Big game for him on the ground, and he'll actually catch a swing pass and take it about 70 as well.
Is that going to be for the game winner? That's
No.
a really bold call.
No, he's going to get that one done early. The game winner will be a missed field goal by Steven Gostkowski of the Patriots, trying to win it for them on the last drive by Brady.
There you go. You heard it here first. They're going to run this with a tight end. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Run. Woo! You got him. You got him. You got him.
2 minutes to play in a tightly contested first half. Back to Heinz Field after this.
Watch tight. Tight end right.
Blue 30.
On second down, here's Roethlisberger. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
But one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. Now Roethlisberger. He completes it to Bryant. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. A Steeler first down, Roethlisberger to Bryant.
Right there. All day, baby.
Easy. Black 80.
Now a first down carry by Bell. And some room to maneuver. And he's brought down. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end.
Set. Black 20.
Four down.
King.
Check 9.
98's Mike.
Hey, check 24.
Set.
And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. And now the Cowboys are going to call another timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Tight end left.
Set.
Four down.
Blue 30.
Check.
Corner.
Check 30.
Now Roethlisberger to throw on second down. It's caught by Bryant. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. The offense on third down tonight, a perfect 4 for 4 thus far. They're looking at third and a few inches. Now it's Roethlisberger. And he finds McDonald. And he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a first down. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
Yeah, baby. Boom.
Set.
Mike,
Black
check.
30.
59.
Hey, alert.
You go tight.
Set. 50.
You got tight right there.
Set. Black 30.
Check.
They'll go back to the ground with Bell. Bell so light on his feet and able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A solid pickup of 13 sets him up first and goal.
Set. Black 80.
Mike's 59.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. His pass caught at the 4. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Le'Veon Bell. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Steelers have taken the lead. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Boswell on now to kick this one away. This will be taken short. Now the Cowboys offense heads back onto the field. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And they're going to go soft on the corners.
3 down. Hey,
Prescott on first down. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock.
But one thing's for sure, when you've got a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you're going to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively. Prescott to throw it. Looking downfield for Dez. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. Dez Bryant, the intended receiver, and now it's third down.
Well, partner, I guess that answers the question about whether they're going to sit on it or not.
It does. Now we'll see if they try that again.
Yeah, I think what we find on plays like that, when you take that shot, if you're unsuccessful, then you go way more conservative to finish the half, you know? I think that's the way they'll go.
He sets to fire deep. And incomplete on the deep ball. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Fielded about a yard deep. Martavis Bryant, 30, 20, 10, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Martavis Bryant, 101 yards. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. It's good, and it is now 21-7. So now the other return teams out there, as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Cowboys offense now, they head out for their first possession of the second half. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there.
But this is do that?
I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top. We're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off.
Here we go.
On 4th, they do snap it to Prescott. And this one caught by Dez Bryant. He's at the 30, 10, and he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Dez Bryant, 71 yards, and the Cowboys draw a bit closer. That's the score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there was an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Bailey now to kick this one away. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
And the Steelers set to take the field. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
And how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. That one goes for 24 yards.
Two. Let's go, Jack 16.
Watch the safety creep.
Set.
Check 59.
Like 20.
Mike is
Bryant, the
59.
man in motion right. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up 3rd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. He'll get the 1st down and more inside the 20. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Martavis Bryant, a touchdown on a kick return, and now one through the air. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. Extra point now by Boswell. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. Boswell on now to kick this one away. And now here come the Cowboys.
Left. Watch left.
Gun.
Left. I'm coming, baby.
They'll try and get the running game going with Elliott. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. A 2nd down throw for Prescott. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open. I would dare say that these guys would have liked to have given their defense a little bit more rest since they gave up a touchdown their last time out. But alas, my man, that's not going to happen.
Yep, they're going to have to grab those helmets, get right back out there. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott going right side. He has Witten. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. But down 2 scores, I guess they felt like they needed to go for it. They must have thought they had a play to dial up that they could get it. Well, it didn't work out.
They must have thought, as you pointed out, they had a play, and they were probably looking at the number of possessions that they thought were left in the game. And down 2 scores, they must have felt like they couldn't risk not taking a shot here and giving up that chance.
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on 1st down. This is Bell on the dump-off. And he'll go down at the 28. Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him?
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Antonio Brown, 28 yards. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Boswell on now to kick this one away. And now Dallas gets set to take the field.
Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant.
Here we go. 180.
A first down throw for Prescott. And his throw is incomplete. Well, on that incompletion, Charles, want to take a sidestep, get your keys to the game for the Super Bowl coming up. And by the way, the Madden Simulator, they do that every year. Madden simulated that it would be a 24-20 Patriots victory for whatever that's worth.
Oh, that's pretty good stuff right there. Well, for the Eagles to pull the upset in the Madden Simulator, I think Nick Foles, their quarterback, has to continue his rhythmic play. Easy passes, right? Just like the basketball player he was in the past, where he's not thinking and the ball's just out of his hands into the wide receivers. On defense, those defensive tackles, Fletcher Cox and Tim Jernigan, they've got to continue to be disruptive. Malcolm Jenkins will be all over the places in the secondary, and they've got to tackle and not give up big plays. For New England, they got to take away the tight end, Zach Ertz. He's a big key to Philadelphia's success, and, of course, protect Tom Brady long enough for him to find his second and third targets throughout the game.
He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. Now Prescott. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
Here we go.
On third down, it's Prescott. And Beasley with it over the middle. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to fourth down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up, keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive.
Here we go. 180.
Prescott looks to throw on first. And he's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time is run out on this third quarter of play.
Actually, I think you play about that much.
Check 4, check 4. Single, single.
Here we go.
Single,
180.
Prescott now on second down. On the left side, he finds Beasley. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
19 yards that time for number 19. Prescott now. And this one caught by Beasley. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on. On second down, Elliott. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be 2nd and goal coming up.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Now flags fly in, and one of the Cowboys looked like he got going a little early. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. To throw is Prescott. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Cole Beasley, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys get a bit closer. And the lead will be cut down to 14. Two scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
2nd down now after the pass completion. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And Bryant's got it over the middle. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. At 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
Right. He's tight right here. He's tight on the right. Tight on the right.
Blue 30.
Heat, these two. 5 down. Stand up in.
Set. Blue 30.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Tighten up.
He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. 2nd down following the run.
Check 26.
Set. Black 80.
Single receiver. Hey, you're on an island over there. Single receiver.
4 down. 50.
Slam.
He fucking intercepted it while you
Set.
intercepted it.
Black 80.
Back.
Hey, alert. Monday.
Tight dog.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger. Over the middle, complete. It's Bryant. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Here's Roethlisberger. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll have the 1st down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler 1st down.
Left. Set. Blue 30.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Man, this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
That's it, baby. That's it.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive.
Watch tight, watch tight. Tight end right, tight end right.
Left, left, left.
We got 4.
50.
We got 4.
On second down, here's Roethlisberger. Throw left side complete. It's Bell. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. And the Steelers on third down. They haven't been stopped yet. A perfect 7 for 7. This is 3rd and 4. Roethlisberger will throw. The quick slant caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Martavis Bryant, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points. Boswell on now to kick this one away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time. But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play. On
the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. Second down following the incompletion.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Bud Dupree in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon. 3rd and long for Prescott. And this one complete to Witten over the middle. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down. Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Bud Dupree able to disrupt yet another pass play, his 3rd sack of the afternoon. And they'll start this drive with very good field position. Roethlisberger gonna throw it. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Bryant. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 12 yards that time, and a Pittsburgh first.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, 4th quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. Here's Roethlisberger to throw. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Now, whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Hurry up, let's go.
Out of the gun, it's Roethlisberger. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. He's at the 50, the 30, the 20. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. Boswell on now to kick this one away. Here comes Ryan Switzer to return it. Broken tackle. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The offense for the Cowboys now working their way back onto the field. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, Not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. Second down now after the incompletion. Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. He's going to let it fly. And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on. Third down.
Brandon, it looked like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. Prescott to throw it. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Bud Dupree. Who else? He's in there for his fourth sack of the afternoon. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Complete to Jason Witten. The 40, 30, past the 20. And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory. Explosion plays always break the back of a defense, and overtime to put him in the red zone, that was huge.
I like your description there, because when you get an explosion play, now people are really...